Hey my fellow otakus, how you all doing? The Animetuber here. For today's video, I left you all the opportunity to choose the anime genre you'd all like a suggestion video on, and against all odds, romance won. So I'll be sharing with you a list of 10 romance animes you should watch. But before starting this video, to all my fellow otakus who voted for other genres, don't worry, I will make a video on each of them in due time. And for all of you who are new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links in the description, so we can share our passion for anime and you can vote for the next videos. With that said, let's go! Starting off this video, we have Hana Yori Dango, also known as Boys Over Flowers. It tells the story of 16-year-old Tsukushi Makino, whose parents sacrificed everything to send her to Otaku Academy, a private school for the rich and wealthy, hoping she would find them a rich and handsome son-in-law. But Tsukushi, on the other hand, doesn't share their point of view. The school's atmosphere is terrible and the students are bad to the bone, and above all else, anyone who opposes the F4, the 4 richest boys in school, ends up bullied by all the students. Tsukushi, being a strong person, decides after receiving a red card from the F4 to finally stand up to them, leading to some great twists. Hana Yori Dango has, in my opinion, an amazing story, making it such an impactful romance anime. And on a side note, the English dub is really good as well. The graphics are a little dated, but don't let that stop you. I highly recommend taking the time to watch it, you won't regret it. Itazura na Kiss is the story of Eihara Kotoko, a high school girl who doesn't like studying and has bad grades. She is in love with Irie Naoki, the most popular boy in her school because of his charisma and intelligence. She decides after 2 years of idolizing and imagining herself in his arms to tell him her feelings with a love letter. But unfortunately, she discovers that behind the angelic image she had of him, he actually feels superior to her and does not hesitate to refuse to read the love letter. Now sad and depressed, her troubles are not yet over as she and her father move into their new home that will in the same day be destroyed by a ridiculously small earthquake. Having nowhere to stay, Kotoko sees herself moving in with her dad at her dad's friend's house. But little does she know that this friend is none other than Naoki's father, marking the start of their hectic life together. Gareshika no Jo no Jijo, for short Garekano, is a comedy slice-of-life romance anime that will have us follow Yukino Miyazawa, a girl who is the star of her school. She's a perfect student, kind, intelligent, pretty and modest. She's perfect overall. But what no one knows except her family is that it's all a facade. She's acting. For more details, I'll let Yukino explain.
Now I know what you're all thinking. Wow, Yukino sure looks different now than when she's at school. Well, that's because I'm a big fake. The elegant me is just for show. My good personality is a huge lie. In reality, I live only to be revered by everyone, to be admired, to get special treatment, to be pampered, to be in first place at all times. I am the ultimate queen of vanity!
However, this vanity queen's perfect life will change after being beaten in her high school entrance exam by Arima Soichiro, who took first place in front of her. What's more, her new rival is just as perfect as her. Incredible. After an unforeseen twist, Arima will find out Yukino's secret and blackmail her into doing his schoolwork for him, showing off that he too has a dark side. Karekano is for me a reference anime of the romance genre. The story, comedy and romance are really good. It's truly worth the detour. Next we have Kodomo no Matcha, an anime that takes us back into childhood with Sana Kurata, an 11-year-old schoolgirl who leads a pleasant and rather quiet life. She has a successful orphan mother, Rei, her manager, employed to keep her safe and happy, and on top of that she is the star of the children's television show Kodomo no Matcha. But there is one problem, and that's Akito Hayama. Akito is Sana's classmate, a troublemaker who disrupts class, leading the rest of the boys to follow his example, ultimately making learning impossible and a teacher to cry, which is unacceptable for our hyperactive and cheerful heroine Sana, who decides to dig deeper to find out what makes Akito act like this and bring class back to normal. But the more she learns about him, the more she realizes there might be more to him than meets the eye. There are more than 100 episodes for this extraordinary show, highlighting a great romance story between Akito and Sana, made of twists, laughter, drama and fun. Truly a unique anime. Skip Beat tells the story of 16-year-old Kyoko Mogami, who at the request of her childhood friend and love interest Shotaro stopped school to go with him to Tokyo to support him while he works towards his dream of becoming a top idol in the entertainment industry. Time passes and Shotaro realizes his dream of becoming a famous singer. Thanks to Kyoko, lets him dedicate himself to his dream while she accumulates odd jobs to pay off his exorbitant rent, leaving her no money for herself and what she wants. Despite all the sacrifices she makes, Shotaro returns only very rarely, seeming not to care about her. One day, Kyoko manages to sneak into Shotaro's work and accidentally hears a conversation where he admits taking advantage of her by using the love she has for him and sees her as nothing more than a mere housekeeper. Hearing the truth, Kyoko snaps and swears revenge on Shotaro by entering the entertainment industry and becoming a bigger and more popular idol than him. Full of determination, she will change her looks and finally work for herself.
Just you wait! I'm coming for you, Sho!
Love Hina is a romance and comedy anime by Ken Akamatsu, who has also created Magical Teacher Negima. The story is about 20-year-old Keitaro Urashima, who has already failed twice the entrance exam for Todai University. Despite this dream that seems impossible to achieve, he doesn't give up because of a promise made 15 years ago to a girl that they would meet up again at Todai. Short on money and knowing his grandmother owns a hotel, Keitaro intends to stay there while continuing his studies, only to find out that the hotel had long been transformed into an all-girl dormitory. And after an odd twist of fate, Keitaro will become the manager of the dorm, replacing his grandmother who left on an around-the-world trip, beginning his new life living with 5 girls. Love Hina is a very interesting anime that mixes well romance, drama, harem and comedy. If you're looking for a good romance anime to pass the time, you should definitely watch Love Hina. Aishi Tereze Baby tells the story of high school boy Kipe, a typical playboy who does nothing in class and spends his days flirting with any girl he can find. His easy life will take an unexpected turn as one day his family task him with the job of taking care of his 5-year-old cousin Yuzuyu. Kipe's aunt Miyako, suffering from a depression after the death of her husband, appearing to have abandoned her daughter Yuzuyu, Kipe will do everything to meet the little girl's expectations and try to fill the gap left by her mother. He will face many difficulties and will realize that taking care of a child requires a lot of effort and attention. Karen. Marka Karen is a high school girl who wishes more than anything to have a normal life, which is unlikely because she hides a secret she doesn't want anyone to know. She's a vampire and an unusual one at that. Unlike her vampire family, she can go out during the day, and ever since she was a child, Karen has suffered from polycythemia, a rare disorder that causes her to produce excess amounts of blood, and the more blood she produces, the more anemic and lightheaded she gets, leading to nosebleeds. So instead of sucking blood like other vampires, she needs to give her excess blood, which causes the victims to become happier. With the help of her siblings Anju, her reserved yet affectionate younger sister, and Ren, her playboy older brother, her secret remains safe. But all that could change with a new transfer student called Kenta Usui, who finds her suspicious, and to make things worse, Karen feels her blood reacting to Kenta. Karen is an out-of-the-ordinary romance anime thanks to its originality and humour that are constantly present throughout the episodes. Elemental Jade is a fantasy, adventure and romance anime that follows Ku Vangara, aka Ku, a young sky pirate whose daily life will be changed when he discovers on the pirate ship he works on a girl sealed and locked in a box. Curious, he breaks the seal, awakening her, thus meeting Reverie Neverlands, nicknamed Ren, the ultimate Aidorade, a race prized by humans for granting special combat powers to their partners through reacting. Last of her lineage and with extraordinary power, Ku quickly discovers that Ren is even more prized than he expected. The pirate ship is visited by 3 members of the Aidorade Complete Protection Agency, Arc Air, who try to purchase her, which Ku refuses, when the ship is suddenly attacked by a mysterious force. During the attack, Ren will choose to trust Ku and form a contract with him, giving him the power to fight back and help her escape. The young man will now accompany her on her journey to reach Idol Garden, a place unknown to all. And now for the last entry on this list, Hana Sakeru Seishonen. Kajika Barnsworth is the only daughter of Harry Barnsworth, director of one of the largest oil companies in the world. After the murder of her mother, Kajika was sent to the island of Jivoli, where she had a happy childhood with her leopard Mustafa, whilst getting brief visits from her friend Liren. Time passes and she arrives in Japan, her mother's homeland, only to be called right away by her father to the United States, where he offers her a game. If she accepts, he will tell her the truth about her mother's death. 3 men were selected by her father without their knowledge. Kajika must choose her husband among them, but how to recognise them while she knows nothing about their identities, and especially what is the real reason for this game, what secrets hide her father, and will Liren accept to leave Kajika fall for another? You'll have to watch to find out. Right, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my list of 10 romance animes you should watch. I had a lot of fun making this recommendation video, so I'm really looking forward to making more of these in the future. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please feel free to press the like button, share and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave it in the comment below. Have a nice day and see you all soon for more anime related content.